So Jay, back in action after the international break. Has it been a good break?
It has actually, yeah. We had a little bit of time away, which was nice, and then got through some really good work on and off the pitch. So yeah, all in all, I think it was. I think it came at a good time for us as well.
That was my next question. Actually, you anticipated it. Would you say after the start of the season that it was a needed break, if you like?
Yeah, and to be honest, I think whatever our results would have been, I think we would have needed that time because pre-season was long and hard, and you know it's a new group. So I think that little bit of time away to go and visit family and do all those things that they've had to miss out on, I think was probably needed by everybody.
And focusing on the international break, obviously you're going to keep an eye on players performing and whatever else. But is it tricky over the international break when you've got perhaps key players missing during training sessions, or does everyone just kind of just around it and go, right, okay, we've still got a squad of 20 excellent players and we'll give you guys a chance to impress?
Yeah, we just got on with it really. Obviously we were missing Liv and Charlie, who both went away with Wales and had an excellent camp and you know had a really successful time. So we're excited to get them back in and integrate them back into the group. But in terms of everybody that you know was here and trained, they did well. They worked hard and you know started preparing for the game on Sunday.
And in terms of injuries as well, obviously there's been a few injuries in the camp to start the season. How's the rehab going with those, if you could tell us?
Yeah, good. Anna Wilcox is probably our biggest injury at the moment in terms of longevity. We're waiting for her to see a specialist to find out the real detail of that injury. So she remains on crutches and in a brace. Lucy Thomas is making really good progress, and then we've got a few others in rehab that have got little niggles. But you know we've got some players returning for the weekend, which again the international break helped us sort of bring them back through quicker. So that's helpful.
And now looking forward to the weekend, London City Lionesses. Memorable game at the Butts Park Arena last year just for Hayley Crackle's strike. They, like Coventry United, have brought in several new players. They've had a very good start to the season. What can you tell us about them?
They're a fully, you know, well-established side in this league. They know it inside out. They've got some great players. They've got a really good group of staff that know this league and know what they're doing. So we have to prepare and be ready for that and sort of nullify their threats, but also, as I've said before, you know, give them something to think about. And yes, we beat them last year, but they also beat us. So you know that they are a top side. So we're going to have to be ready.
And then looking forward to the week after that, one of the big games of the year at the Butts Park Arena with Liverpool. Obviously the girls fully focused on this weekend, but are you as a manager already looking ahead, or are you very much about the game in front of you?
I'm very much next game ahead, because I think you have to be. I think particularly in this league, you can't, if you start jumping ahead games, I think you miss what's right in front of you. So I'm fully focused on London City and what that game's going to bring for us.
That sounds perfect. The very best of luck for this weekend, Jay, and we'll speak to you again soon.
Thank you very much.
First of all, morning, then.
Morning.
So first question then, back from international duty, 6 points, you must be happy with that.
Yeah, buzzing. I think it was a really good camp, successful camp. 6 points, 7 goals, 2 clean sheets, so yeah, can't ask for much more.
Does it help now you're in the Wales team? Obviously you've got Charlie playing with you as well, so the pair of you must kind of travel together to away games. You've always got your own little Coventry United enclave in the camp always.
Yeah, it's nice to have Charlie here, yeah, because obviously I was the only Welshie last year, but it's nice to have Charlie here. Obviously been away with her for 10 days and now back together again, so yeah, it's nice.
And obviously a start to the season, a little bit of a scary start to the season in the stands when you came out and had that collision. Tell us a little bit about that, because it looked a little bit nasty in the start.
Yeah, it wasn't a nice challenge. Yeah, it wasn't a bad tackle, it was a 50-50. She went for the ball, I went for the ball, just one of those things as a keeper, like, it's the nature of the position really, I guess, and I'm fine, it wasn't really that much of a big deal.
And this year, it's been a big rise the past 2 years, from kind of playing for Huddersfield to obviously learning from Sue last season. And then this season, you and Lucy kind of sharing the starting goalie tradition. What's it like now being kind of the girl, if you like, as the starting goalie?
Yeah, I'm loving it, to be honest. I'm loving every second of having that number 1 shirt. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had that, and I just want to take it by the hands and just take it, the opportunity, and make the most of it and secure it, because Lucy's good competition and so is Jodie coming through as well. So yeah, it's good. I'm loving it.
And last year, the opportunity to learn, you're taking over from Sue Wood, obviously a legend in Coventry United. What was it like learning from a local legend last season?
Yeah, Sue was the best one I could learn from ever. I can't speak highly enough of Sue. She was the best person to learn from. Even if I was playing a game, she'd be there to support me and teach me through it. Like, she's the best person. I still speak to her now. We're still close, so yeah, it was great.
And looking forward to this weekend, back into league action now with London City. What are you expecting from the game? Because obviously they've got several new players and new strikers. Do you study opposition strikers before games, or do you just kind of?
Yeah, I've watched some opposition footage before games and watched their set pieces and stuff like that. So you're expecting a tough test, but I don't think it's anything we can't handle. I think we can go there and win, definitely. They've had an alright start to the season, but yeah, I think we can get there.
And then returning home against Liverpool the week after, obviously the game probably that everyone's looking out on the fixture list. Is that a game you're already looking forward to?
Yeah, I think naturally you look forward to it because it's a big name, but I think as this league's shown this season, like, anyone can beat anyone. They don't have the perfect start to the season, Liverpool. It's not probably what they've expected, what other people expected, but I think that shows we can beat them as well. Anyone can beat them, so yeah.
That seems a perfect place to start. So best of luck for this weekend then.